It's now the newest high-tier loot zone in Damned Battlegrounds. There's multiple different routes to get into it. The zip line on the sort of cliffside of the environment here by that one hideout, the new ventilation shaft, there's a ladder next to said ventilation shaft, a couple of different ways to get in there. Honestly, kind of a cool vibe to it. It feels like a large ventilation shaft or silo of some kind with multi-tiered levels of things you can explore. There's a battery-locked room, there's a puzzle associated with said battery-locked room and another locked location, and plenty of standard items to loot as well. The puzzle room, not sure if we just got lucky with the order in which we button mashed it, but myself and a few other randoms just ended up hitting the buttons all at once, 4 of them, and we partially figured out that puzzle room. There's a second locked door behind the first locked door that is kind of another roadblock there with this that required a lever pulse unit to get past that second door, so at least for me as of recording this, the mystery persists on what it's like in that locked loot location. Okay, espresso in edit, I got curious. Turns out those requirements are actually randomized, which makes this even more interesting. For some players, it's leap repulse units, sometimes it's batteries, sometimes it's a motor, sometimes it's arc performance steel or power cells. So that makes it pretty interesting for each run. Behind that door is apparently also 2 weapons cases, a grenade case, and a few other loot spots, but the spawnable items being behind a locked door and in a high tier loot zone should in theory be pretty solid then, right? Next, we saw an additional seasonal project being introduced here. This being the weather monitor system project, tasking with getting a handful of different things